Our group has decided to take Wyoming Fish Hatchery as an example, which culture trouts in big quantities. In this hatchery, there are 5 units, which are: the first unit is, of course, the hatchery building. The hatchery building consists of fiberglass trough or rectangular tanks coated with epoxy coating. This unit is specifically for early larvae rearing sections. Now, the second unit is the isolation unit. In this unit, it is to test the eggs, larvae, and fishes for any presence of virus or any diseases before it is moved into the tank. Next is the third unit, which is called rearing unit. This rearing unit is placed in a separate building. In this building, they have circular rearing tanks for lead fry rearing section. Next is called the feed room. The feed room is used to store all the feed or pellet for fish, which are kept neatly so that it is easier to record the number of pellet bags and to keep the hatchery hygienic. Lastly is called the water treatment facility. In this facility, the process of water conditioning are performed in here, and machines like oxygen generator, filter UV system, RF UV, and vacuum degasser are kept inside away from the main hatchery building due to the loud noises that they produce. There are a few lists of equipments that will be used in this hatchery. The first equipment is called the RF UV system. This system is used to remove solids from water and treat water for fish production. The two main water sources that are used in this fish hatchery are from well and spring water. So how this system works is, firstly, water goes in from the side and flows in the drum filter with micro screens. From there, it flows through a series of UV lights to kill any bacteria and parasites. The filter water goes into a pump chamber that pumps the water to the vacuum degasser, which helps to remove nitrogen gas in the water. This vacuum degasser have a copper line at the bottom to add oxygen back into the water from the oxygen generators. So, a high water quality for the fish is created. The second equipment is called seine net. This net is used to transfer or harvest big amount of fish. Based on this video, they use this to collect brood stocks from tanks and put it in a bucket to be transported on a truck for marketing or stock. The third equipment used is called deep net. Deep net is a circular shaped net used to harvest and transferring small amount of fish from tanks. The fourth equipment are broom and brush. This equipment is used to clean around the tank wall and base of the tank to maintain the hygiene of the tanks. The fifth equipment is called oxygen generator. Oxygen generator produces oxygen, maintain a higher level of dissolved oxygen, and distribute uniform dissolved oxygen levels throughout the tanks. This is also important for countries that have colder weather because it helps to prevent ice formation during winters. After fish has been collected or harvested, trucks are used to transport fish from building to building or stock fish out of the facility. For this hatchery, there are lists of advantages, which are: they have strict biosecurity by providing disinfectant mats for shoes before and after entering hatchery. Visitors are also required to register their names before entering hatchery. Each tank has a broom, brush, and different net to avoid spreading of disease from one tank to another, and have its own isolation units to test the fish eggs, larvae, and fishes for any presence of virus or diseases. Despite all its advantages, this hatchery also have its own weaknesses. Building enclosure is made out of concrete and have less air circulation from outside, which will create a humid environment not only for the workers but also for the cultured species. Without proper air conditioning, this will cause stress to the fishes. In addition, this type of hatchery structure is not compatible to be used in Malaysia because of its year-round humid weather. If you are planning to culture in small scale, maybe this hatchery design is not suitable because of its big compound and higher cost to operate.